Domestic-related homicides in D.C. this year. It comes after that tragic situation that unfolded in Northwest last night.
Police say 34-year-old Raven Edwards was killed by her ex-boyfriend. Thank you for staying up with us at 11 o'clock. I'm Lorenzo Hall.
I'm Leslie Foster. Our Randy Hildreth has more on how the Edwards family is coping during this difficult time.
He literally took away the perfect person.
The grief and shock are hard for the Edwards family to process.
And this just wasn't supposed to be it.
The family of 34-year-old Raven Edwards is speaking out after police say she was shot and killed in a domestic dispute in Northwest D.C. on Wednesday. Police say Stefan Jeter also shot and injured Edwards' 10-year-old daughter before leaving the scene with a 3-year-old the two shared. The toddler was found safe in Prince George's County Wednesday evening. Authorities say Jeter shot and killed himself after a police chase and crash.
I've always been worried about Raven. All of us have, because it's been an ongoing situation with the gentleman.
D.C. court records show Jeter had protective orders against him related to domestic violence. Officials could not confirm if those were connected to Edwards. The family says they were trying to protect Raven from her ex-boyfriend before she was killed.
And with him threatening her, wishing her death, taking keys to her apartment. We've had to pay to change locks.
D.C. police and local domestic violence support groups say they have seen an increase in cases recently. Police confirmed 3 of the 6 homicides this year are domestic related.
I'm disheartened that we've started off this year with so much DV-related homicide.
Jennifer Westbury is the Director of Operations for DC Safe, the only 24/7 crisis intervention agency for domestic violence in Washington, D.C. Westbury says leaving an abusive relationship can be volatile. She suggests exploring protective measures through law enforcement or court orders, limiting your digital footprint so your abuser can't track your location, contacting domestic violence support groups like DC Safe, and reaching out to loved ones.
Relying on somebody, like a trusted person, whether it's a friend or a family member, can be really helpful in getting some perspective of like, does this sound right? Does this sound normal? Or I'm scared, can you help me?
Randy Hildreth, WUSA 9.
And you know, when we cover these kinds of cases, we like to remind you of the help that is available. Here are some resources on your screen right now. The National Domestic Violence Hotline is 1-800-799-SAFE. You can also chat with someone live at thehotline.org or text START to 88788. These resources are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And here in the district, DC Safe, as you saw there in Randy's story, offers free resources for anyone who needs help leaving an abusive situation. The website is dcsafe.org and the hotline 1-844-443-5732. If you or your children are in immediate danger, though, call 911.